Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3 with me, BringItDon.
Cain, meet the falling star.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom. Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me, but it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
All goatmen are mad. They don't need a sword for that. But I will search their fields.
The Horodrim were powerful mages gathered together by the Archangel Tyrael to defeat the 3 prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. They devoted themselves fully to the destruction of the demon lords and left behind valuable tomes and teachings.
How did you become the last of them?
My ancestor was the leader of the Horodrim, Jared Cain. When the Horodrim died out, their tomes stayed in my family. I was thrilled by tales of the Horodrim as a little boy, but it wasn't until I returned to them as an adult that I realized they contained deeper truths.
The Archangel Tyrael.
Tyrael is the angel of justice. He has been helping mankind for generations, though he is forbidden to do so in any direct manner. Long ago, the high heavens and the burning hells made a pact as a result of the Sin War that they would not interfere in our world.
The demons broke this pact, yet Tyrael did nothing.
The Angiris Council, the archangels that lead heaven, almost destroyed our world once to keep the demons from spreading their corruption upon it. If Tyrael were to act directly, it would alert the Council to the demons' activities here and imperil us all.
Vanished memories.
Do you remember anything besides falling?
Only that there were surges of light and a kind of pain.
So, nothing then?
The emptiness gnaws at me. It is a constant frustration.
You have nothing to believe in. The sword will help.
Check here and Leah's room, make sure there's no new journal entries. We did get a new piece of equipment.
A good choice.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
What was once one shall become
I can hardly believe it, but the falling star is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed. I know he was hoping for something more miraculous.
I've decided to write an epic poem on the death of the...
Whoops, didn't mean to go through that.
I'm returning to town.
Alright, to the Fields of Misery.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
I was able to trace some carrion bats back to one of their nests. What I found shocked me. The nest itself is a living organism, a mature bat that has been mutated by the darkest of magics. I no longer doubt that demonic forces have corrupted these creatures.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick. Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vizieri corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended. Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records. The large, sluggish beasts can thrive in any grassland or forest, provided there is enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common pack beast, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken.
Now Templar's putting in some good damage. Now let's see what we just unlocked by leveling up. We have Zealous Glare. Gain wrath for each enemy blinded. Increased damage I still think is better. An upgrade for Falling Sword. Part the Clouds. You build a storm of lightning as you fall, which covers the area you land on. Lightning strikes erupt from the ground, attacking and stunning enemies under the storm. We're being stunned, nerd. Alright, hammers away.
Give me a real battle.
ambushed by these knot trees.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Not yet.
So these Waller bosses and champions can be very dangerous at higher difficulties.
What a monstrous creature!
But luckily, one of the upgraded potions you get later, one of the legendary potions, allows you to just break through walls like the Kool-Aid Man. It's pretty good. It's when I ran on a lot of my higher level characters.
I am undone. Demon spawn have taken root in my fields.
Then perhaps you should move.
This land is all my family has. I cannot leave.
And that might be partly due to it being the only legendary potion I ever found, but it was also very good.
Akarat favors me.
It's always viewed the wall effect is kind of the same as being frozen in Diablo 2. So the ability to bust through walls is like the cannot be frozen effect on some equipment in Diablo 2. Oh, ran back a little too soon. That is a significant damage upgrade. Go ahead and swap out our talents here. Oh, already have it equipped. Fantastic.
My land is saved. Bless you.
Tristram's families will not starve thanks to the work we have done today.
Sword piece is near.
So I did level up again. Let's take care of this fight first. I say that and I continue to take fight after fight. Okay. Have an upgrade for Blessed Shield. Combust. The shield erupts in flames and has a chance to explode when hitting enemies. I will give it a shot. Consecration. Bed of Nails. The consecrated ground becomes covered in nails, dealing your thorns damage every second. And Akarat's Champion, a fire starter. Healing damage burns enemies with the power of Akarat. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Fear me! Glory to you.
Next level up. Laws of Justice upgrade, immovable object. Empowering the law also increases armor for you and your allies. Oh, we have Laws of Hope as well. So active, empower the law, surrounding you and your allies in a shield for a short duration. And passive, recite the law, continually healing you and your allies. Phalanx upgrade, Bowman. Summon avatars no longer march forward, but wield bows and attack enemies at range. A Divine Fortress. Your armor is increased by a % equal to your shield's block chance. And Wrathful. Each point of wrath spent heals you for 25 life. Heal amount is increased by 1% of your health globe healing bonus. Oh, we're gonna Holy Cause here. I have Heaven's Fury. Call down a furious ray of holy power that burns all enemies caught within it. I don't have an upgrade for it yet. I'm going to stick with Akarat's Champion for now. Let's go find this sword piece.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very little during my eavesdropping, except that the word Magda was repeated several times in their chants. Oh well, now I journey to the safety of my home, where I may put these worries behind me.
We'll use it well.
I'm taunt instead. I don't think we need to heal.
Kill him!
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some...
Who are you to take...
Interrupt the lore snippet there.
Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
I get the glowing sword shard. And a topaz.
There are forces arrayed against us that are stronger than we ever imagined. Some greater purpose lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Well, we'll learn more by moving than talking.
Keep looking around here. I don't remember if there's a way shrine in this area.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
You can actually jump through, well, you can eventually find your way to Greed's domain and fight Greed himself. In fact, there's multiple types of goblins you come across in adventure mode. I think it's just treasure in the campaign. I've never seen any of the other goblins. There are a few. More damage. I do like my current effect. What does he have?
This will help.
My wrath is low.
I say I'm wondering if it's worth swapping to... That's much better. That's an upgrade for him.
A fine choice.
As is that. Swapping to this other Shield Glare rune, get more Wrath. Now, Shield Throw is pretty pricey.
I require more wrath.
Let's map this out a little bit more before we go back to town and speak to everybody. Alright, let's take care of this last nest, and then we'll deal with our level up and then head back to town, turn in the Sword Sergeant Kane. We can upgrade for Justice. We have Crack. When the hammer hits an enemy, there's a chance it will crack into smaller hammers that will fly out and hit additional enemies. We'll play around with that. Judgment upgrade, Mass Verdict. All enemies are drawn toward the center of the judged area. Laws of Hope upgrade, Wings of Angels. Empowering the Law also increases movement speed for you and your allies, and allows everyone affected to run through enemies unimpeded. And Heaven's Fury upgrade, Blessed Ground. The ground touched by the ray becomes blessed, scorching it and damaging enemies who walk through. Is that a shot? Look like. Alright, the Crusaders have a ship in orbit. You call down strikes from the sky. Go sell some of this junk that I have.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
At some point, I need to identify all this stuff. Might do it off camera. All I have to do is put it all in my inventory and click on that, but it still takes some time.
Here is a piece of the sword. It was held by a witch and her coven.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Wicked Grips. That is a straight upgrade.
Thank you.
Alright, Origins of the Coven.
Magda's coven is a remnant of an ancient religion called the Triune that worshipped the prime evils as gods.
Their gods are dead, yet they fight on.
The last two evils, Asmodan and Belial, remain. And if either of them are behind this coven, then our troubles are only beginning.
The sword.
I sense power in this twisted metal.
Indeed, it feels familiar to me, though the rest is still unclear.
This is the weapon of a man with strong convictions.
Is that what I was? Then what am I without my convictions?
Whatever you have forgotten is not lost. It will be restored. Their leader, Magda, said the next piece fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll head towards the temple. Old stories.
My grandfather used to tell me stories of ancient heroes who performed impossible feats. You remind me of those heroes. Of course, he also told me I looked like a quill fiend. He was a strange man.
Check one thing. Have we not had an upgrade for this? Alright, gonna call it here, and that's what we'll do next time. We go with Leah to the temple and see if we can't find the next sword piece. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.